Entering the ring now in the Ayrshire show will be our contenders for the selection of intermediate champion of the Open show. As I mentioned, there were 92 young cows shown to this morning. And starting with our milking yearlings, there were 11 in the class. In entry 1665, Olmstar A Rectify, exhibited by Specific View Cattle Company, and Damian and Kylie Ulmer from Cecil, Wisconsin, was our class winner. Second in the class was 1676 Cozy Country Reynolds Ray-Bans ET, exhibited by Kurt Michelle and Cooper Wolf from Gutenberg, Iowa. There were 10 summer junior 2-year-olds shown. 1692 was the class winner, Old Bankston ALR Whitley, exhibited by Peter Vale from Inglewood, Florida. And second in the class was 1684, Macaire MW Molly, exhibited by Arthur Akers, Zoanne Roth, and Sean Mellotz from Sumner, Iowa. In the spring junior 2-year-old class, there were 19 entries. 1705 was the class winner, Halls V Lane Spectacle ET, exhibited by Ashton and Levi Wilcox from Barrisburg, New York. Second in that class was 1709 Hidden Springs Reagan's Reba, exhibited by Jesse and Kylie Muse, Jay Ackley, and Jim and Valerie Sprang from East Liberty, Ohio. There were 21 senior 2-year-olds, with 1728 coming to the top. That was Miss Reagan Blossom ET, exhibited by Austin and Michelle Schmidt from Cascade, Wisconsin. Second in that class was 1737 Locust Spring Milios Eliza, exhibited by Eric Bogardus from Sloansville, New York. There were 14 junior 3-year-olds, with 1750 Glamour View Bootylicious ET, exhibited by Kurt Michelle and Michelle Wolf, Joe and Keith Engel from Hampshire, Illinois. Second in that class was 1744, and that was Barview Reagan Barbie ET, exhibited by Eartham Farms from Wanamingo, Minnesota. And last but not least, in our senior 3-year-olds, there were 17 entries, and 1775 was the class winner. That was Koppenbarger Kingsire Trinity, exhibited by Terry Packard, Ernie Kiefner, and Peter Vale from Boonesboro, Maryland. And the second place senior 3-year-old was 1756 Bricker Farms King Cinderella, exhibited by Milk Source, Fairbanks, and Wolf from Kokana, Wisconsin. Please join me in recognizing and giving your appreciation for these contenders for the selection of intermediate champion of the Open show. Congratulations. Now, if you'll turn your attention to the Ayrshire ring, Judge Evans has made his selection, or is about to tell us his selection for intermediate champion of the Open show. Judge Evans?
Well, just a fantastic quality young cow show all the way down the line. There's cows I pushed to the rail that most years would be standing out here in the middle and getting a slap. But the 5 that we pulled out are the 5 that, for JP and I, 5 animals that are extremely balanced. Cows that wear fantastic mammary systems, cows that have the dairy strength that you love to see, cows that have just tremendous mammary systems. Our first place milking yearling, we liked her in class and we loved her when she came back out. She got more top and turn to that rear udder for us today. She's a cow that's so long in her frame, so balanced. You love the shape to that rear udder for us, and just a beautiful mammary system all the way through. Our first place junior 2-year-old, an extremely dairy cow. She's so flat boned down through that hock. You love the openness of rib, the depth of forerib for a junior 2-year-old, and wearing a beautiful mammary system to go with it. Our first place senior 2-year-old, 2 calves, extreme balance. You love the openness of rib. You love how dairy she is out on the move. An easy class winner for us today and wearing a fantastic mammary system in her own right. And then there's the pair of senior 3-year-olds. We saw these guys here recently. 2 just tremendous individuals. 2 cows that you love the frames on. They wear fantastic udders. And as we said in class, we gave the advantage to our first place, senior 3, on just the top of that rear udder, being a little bit more balance on top, showing a little more height to the top of that rear udder, and being a little bit nicer in her hide than the ultra balanced second place senior 3. So I'll go out and select your intermediate, reserve, and honorable mention in that order, and give all these exhibitors a big round of applause. I don't know if I've seen quality like this standing out here in all the years I've been to Expo. When I saw these two senior threes walk into class, it just made the hair on your neck stand up. You see these cows move around with so much grace and elegance, so much style, great frames all the way through. And we're going to give the advantage to the senior 3-year-olds over our senior 2. Just a little more length of frame for us today. I prefer the pastern on these 2 senior 3-year-olds, just showing us maybe a little bit more length through that frame all the way through. Maybe the top of the rear udder a little bit for us today. Taking nothing away from the senior 2-year-old, just an extreme dairy cow. She fits in with these 2 senior 3s so nicely to be your honorable mention. Congratulations to all the exhibitors.
Congratulations. Our intermediate champion is entry number 1775, our winning senior 3-year-old, Koppenbarger Kingsire Trinity, exhibited by Terry Packard, Ernie Kiefner, and Peter Vale from Boonesboro, Maryland. And her second place is the reserve, and that is 1756 Bricker Farms King Cinderella, exhibited by Milk Source and Fairbanks and Wolf from Kaukauna, Wisconsin. And the honorable mention is the winning senior 2-year-old, 1728 Miss Reagan Blossom E.T., exhibited by Austin and Michelle Schmidt from Cascade, Wisconsin. Congratulations.